Here in Ponyville the days are bright, there's always a joy alight. Ponies are smiling in the day-to-day cheer, their faces you'll rarely see sneer. However, my friends, things are not always right, and when those days come, we must try not to fright. For those days when the drearies appear, we must do our best to stay a good peer. On the dark day of the story, our hero was struck by a terrible interim. She was down on her luck. Rainbow Dash of all ponies had the day start out strong, only to have it, well, come out all wrong.
It's the day! The new Daring Do comic book comes out today, Tank! We finally get to see if Daring Do recovered the lost treasure of Saddle Rarity!
The day started happy, shiny and new, but sometimes things happen. They always do.
This day is gonna be amazing! A beautiful sky, a new book, and I get to spend it all with my little buddy. I wonder if Everypony will want to get together and read out the park after we pick up our books. I bet Pinkie Pie would put together a picnic. What the?
Ah, our first obstacle is met. Will our hero start to fret?
Bricks? On a cloud? What does that? How's that even work?
Oh ho ho, those aren't bricks, ma'am. They're condensed clouds. You see, we smush one big cloud into one itty bitty brick. Very sturdy, and they float. Neat, huh?
Don't call me ma'am.
Yeesh, what a rude pony.
And that, my friends, was when the first dreary appeared. If Rainbow had been nice, it would have been cleared, but she was unkind, and it spread to infect other ponies who weren't careful to tread. The drearies will roll upon us all in a wave, unless certain ponies begin to behave. If we all remain kind-hearted, friendly and true, then heads will clear up, and moods not stay blue. Do you suppose Rainbow Dash can let this all go? She's not always one to just go with the flow.
Come on, Tank. Let's go to Ponyville so we can be the first in line at the bookstore.
Oh, that was a nasty landing. It looks like you hit a bird. Oh no, is the bird okay?
Oh, sure. Ask about the bird and not me. Well, now that you're here, let's go get in line for the new book. The line is already around the corner, so we should hurry. Ah! Why didn't you ponies get in line earlier? Why did you wait for me? We're gonna be the last ponies in line.
Well, excuse us. You told us to wait for you.
I don't have time for this. I'm getting in line. The end of the line. No thanks to you. You know, technically, when you get in line, you are always at the end of the line until some pony else gets in line behind you. You tell her, Twilight!
And so the drearies swept over town, glowers, gloom, and an all-encompassing frown. One off comment, one dark look, and now its effect has every pony on the hook. The drearies are hard to keep at bay, once every pony is caught up in their sway. From Rainbow Dash to her poor friends, the drearies spread because no pony made amends. Big Mac got overly mad at a rock he tripped over. He kicked the stone hard and it hit a clover. Cranky Doodle scoured even more than before over a young pony not holding open the door. The Wonderbolts were in town prepping for a big flight, and over the last apple Danish they got into a fight. Shining Armor fought with his friends over a game, likely because the DM killed his elf pony with a flame. And that one that likes muffins got a cupcake instead.
That didn't rhyme.
Well, it made her very sad. Uh-oh, perhaps the situation has gotten out of control. Why don't you give Rainbow a bit of console? Let's speed things along. We want these moves to budge. Perhaps all they need is a little nudge.
Ow! Tank, watch where you're going! Yeesh! This is already the worst day and you're just trying to make it even more terrible! If you're just gonna be underhuff and annoying, you can go home!
Oh my.
Tank? Tank! Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Can you ever forgive me? I can't believe I talked that way to my bestest little buddy. I'm sorry again. Ugh!
Poor little guy.
Ew, why is Everypony in such a bad mood? Ah, right.
Perhaps an apology for more than just your pet. There are many around who you've rice to set.
Sorry, Everypony. I shouldn't take my bad mood out on you. I know better. I feel terrible about it.
Ah, the first step's taken to atone. Thankfully, Rainbow Dash is not alone. Big Mac apologized for causing one pony distress. He even said sorry to the Rock, who Maud had named Unless.
Thank you.
The young little filly helped up Cranky Doodle. She even picked up his bags, the whole kit and caboodle. The Pegasi, known as the Wonderbolts, stopped fighting over the pastry and gave it to some colts. The dashing prince made up with his friends. It's a game after all, played with dice and pens. And bonus of bonuses, that pony that likes muffins finally got one.
That also didn't rhyme.
Muffin is very hard to rhyme.
Toughen? Roughen?
Everybody needs some pony love. Dreary wearies go away. Come again some other day.
Why would you invite them to come back? That's a terrible idea. Are you a quack?
Let's not bring ducks into this.
The happy ponies are back in place, broad winning grins across every pony's face. It makes me beam when I see this town, abuzz with friendship and no pony is down. The drearies have gone to bother some other pony, and now we can move on to enjoy,
Some baloney?
what's that?
I have no idea, but it rhymes.
Daring doing the Lost Treasure of Saturn Margie Part 2! I know! I can't wait to see how she escapes from the Turricapiss that snagged her at the end of the first book. Oh, it's such a nice day. Let's go read at the park. Now that sounds perfect.
And thus concludes our dreary tale. You can change your attitude without having to ail. Just be kind to others even when mad, because it's likely not their fault you are sad. Taking it out on them turns them upset too, and the drearies will spread, sticking like glue. Remember your heart and take the high road. You'll do just fine if you know your
Area code? What? It's super useful.
I forgot, I have a bit to append. I forgot to say the end. And this concludes Rainbow Dash. Wait, what's this? Has a lone dreary eluded the rays of friendship? Will Plumb Bob have a very bad day? Will Pinkie Pie remember that she's a cake in the oven? The answer's next time. Except that's a lie.